Hello guys and gals, this is Willow Plays What Ifs here, and I'm back with another What If. This is gonna be What If Deku's personality got flipped. And yes, I honestly don't really know what I'm gonna do with this What If. I think I'm just gonna go with the flow, because I have nothing really planned besides the intro, really, of this What If. Just know that it's gonna be interesting. Not only in this What If will Deku's or Izumi's personality will be flipped and her looks will be totally different. But during the whole incident, there's gonna be an incident at the very beginning, and it's going to affect a lot more people in that vicinity. That they might have their quirks totally changed, their looks totally different, and their personalities switched or flipped. Oh, my bad. That's for another idea that I have that you probably already know. Yeah, this is probably a movie I'm going to probably do later this year. I don't know. But let me go back to this. But yeah, this is going to be or all of the above. Some might get their personality, their body changed, their looks changed, and their quirk changed at the same time. So who knows? For Izumi, it's only gonna be her look and her personality that's gonna be changed. So yeah. Now, without further ado, let me start. Well, before I start, I hope you like, subscribe, give me a comment in the comment section. Give me a comment in the comment section. Like I said, subscribe and leave press the bell icon on my thing on the top right. So yeah, without further ado, let me start the intro. It is a Saturday, and a lot of people from 1A and other classes of UA are going to the mall for shopping because they're having an event on the following weekend for a party that's going to happen, because they are now second years. They are going to have their second year party, as they had the whole incident with the war going on and everything was good. As we see Deku or Izumi Midoriya, as we see her walking with Jiro and Momo, as she's stuttering here and there while talking to Momo and Jiro, as we see Jiro get close to Midoriya and kind of side hug her. She kind of hugs her with one hand as they continue walking, as she says, "Midoriya, we have been classmates for a whole year. Why are you still stuttering?" As the same old timid Midoriya just says, it's not something that I can stop, that I've been doing my whole life. But you're not that way whenever you're fighting villains. It's different like then. When I'm fighting villains, I'm in a different mindset. I'm sorry, Jiro-san. As Jiro just sighs as she says, "It's okay. Us girls will work on that for you. We'll help you work on it." work on your personable skills. As we see Midoriya slowly smile as she says thank you to Jiro. You're a good friend. As Jiro smiles as she says, heck yeah, I am. I am a good friend. As we see them finally get into the mall. As Momo says, okay, first things first. Do y'all want to get the party stuff first, or y'all want to get our personable stuff? Clothes, trinkets, etc. Whatever you want to get. As Joe asks, Midoriya, what do you want to do? As Midoriya thinks on it, she says, let's do personable stuff first. As Joe says, you heard the woman, let's go. Off to the clothes stores we go. As Momo chuckles as she says, let's go. As they start moving where they're going. Now we head to another person's perspective. As we see Mr. Aizawa walking inside the mall in a different area from the girls, as he's looking for something for Hisashi, his old time friend, or most of y'all know him as President Mike. As his friend's birthday is coming soon, and he wants to get something for him before he forgets, or he's too busy over some BS that's going to happen with Class 1A or 2A. Class 2A now. He's used to saying 1A as he sighs as he thinks that. As he's walking around the place, as he sees a music store. As he thinks on this, he says, well, President Mike's whole personality is based on music. Let's see if they got any good songs that he might like. Now we go to another two people's perspectives. As we go to this girl's perspective. A girl with purple hair, reddish, pinkish eyes, and a very crazy smile with an hourglass figure. As she chuckles as she says, well, the bitch is here again, isn't she? As we see the other person. As we don't see the bombs right here. As she says, well. Well, if isn't the good old bully of our school. What you gonna do this time? Mess someone's life up? Oh, no. I'm not gonna mess someone's life up. I'm just here to shop. And make sure that you don't mess with my senpai. As she says, well, looking at the other girl crazily. As we see the other person's eyes glow a little bit. As her facial expression slowly smirks. As she says, oh, senpai, huh? This is all about senpai? I'm going on a date with him. How about that? I beat you to it, you bitch. As we see the girl's smart, whining smirk instantly shut down as her face gets deadpanned and started to get very furious as she does a run straight at the girl and grabbing her neck while pushing her to the ground as she's choking the girl out, as she's yelling curses at the girl, as well the other girl is just laughing hysterically while being choked out. As she punches the girl on top of her, as she gets up, as she says, "What you gonna do now?" As right now there's a yeah, right now there's a crowd surrounding them a little bit as they're just watching and all well with someone taking photos. As the girl pulls out a knife, as she runs towards the girl, as she says, "What you gonna do now?" As we see the girl open her jacket up, showing C4s, as she says, "Don't you fucking touch me." Uh, as everyone backs up instantly, some of them already calling 911 and running for their lives. Well, this girl, the girl with the purple hair, just stood there, looking, staring daggers at this girl. As she says, "You're going to kill both of us here and now? You don't have the guts to do it. You won't finish your date with Senpai." Well, this girl smirks even wider as she says, "I don't mind if I die. As long as I can take you and Senpai out with me. No one can have Senpai but me." As she laughs hysterically. Oh, this girl starts running toward her as the other girl says, "Too late." As she presses a button, as an explosion goes off, exploding most of the building with her. As we see this girl get flown on the other into the air with one of her arms missing and parts and chunks of her face gone and singed as her quirk starts going haywire as she says she starts saying incomprehensible stuff while falling down to the air. She says, "You're not gonna kill me. You're not gonna kill me. You're not gonna kill me. You're not gonna kill me." And she explodes herself as another explosion goes off into the mall. As this mall is a pretty decent size, but these two explosions are pretty massive, taking out most of the people that were pretty close to them. As parts of the mall are coming down or falling down, and that is as we see firemen and police officers starting to surround the building and doing their business, doing their jobs, with heroes coming trying to save the remaining people. I'm trying to get anyone that's inside the building out. As that is the start of when the film Deku's personality got flipped. And let me just say this beginning was pretty off at the top of my mind. I know this is a pretty serious issue that started this series, and this is supposed to be a comedy. It'll get funnier as the episode gets on, or as the series goes on, cause yeah, I'm thinking of making some comedy, of course, but there's gonna be some serious issues I'm gonna talk about in this series as well. So, just so you, the more you know, and let me show y'all the what if. Let me give y'all my intro, my motherfuckers, my monster family. See y'all in a second.
Sweet dreams are made of screams. Those who lost their minds will disagree. You travel the world on a 70. Everybody's looking for someone, and they found you, and they...
Now we go back a little bit of time. I'm gonna say we're gonna go 30 minutes into the girls' shopping spree, as right now they're in Hot Topic buying a few things, doing their usual chit chat. As right now the girls are having a good time, as Izumi really doesn't like anything that she wears. She's very insecure with her boyish looking body, with all of her scars on her. As she says this out loud, oh my bad, as Jiro looks at her, as she says, "What are you talking about? You're a beautiful girl, Izumi. Why are you self-doubting yourself?" As Izumi looks exactly at Jiro, as Jiro looks at her and she says, "You even have a bigger bust than me. I don't think you should be talking. I would kill for a body like that." As she says, "I might doubt with myself body, with my own body, in the same way you doubt your own body just now." As the two girls were kind of silent after that. As Momo came in, asking if they were done with shopping. As Izumi smiled at Momo, and she says, "Yeah, it's all fine." But before she could continue, they hear an explosion, and before they knew it, because of the blowing wind, Izumi because of the wind pressure and the power of the explosion, they weren't exactly right by the two girls in the mall, but I wouldn't say they were pretty far either. They weren't close nor far. So they flew because of the shock wave of the they flew in the air inside the shop. They hit a few clotheslines, hitting the ground, knocking some clotheslines over and stuff, some clothes. hitting the walls. Even the shopkeeper fell with the whole building shaking, and then before they knew it, another one came. As Izumi shouts, "Is this a villain attack?" As the shopkeepers say, "No, I don't know." And everyone's just confused at the moment as another shockwave came as it hit everybody and passed right through them as we see them hitting the wall yet again and getting knocked out. Everybody in the shop with the building collapsing on top of them, though not killing them. Pretty much making sure that they don't really escape. Now we go to another person's perspective, Mr. Aizawa. As he is done shopping for Hisashi, as he's trying to walk on through the mall, going to the exit that's closest to UA, that leads closest to UA, as he starts walking near that exit, as he's pretty much close to it before he hears an explosion. As he gets a shockwave, as he gets hit full force into glass, into the glass doors, as he falls out of the building a little bit, as he gets across the floor, as he quickly gets up the best he can, as he says, "Is this a villain attack?" As he runs as he throws everything down on the ground, as he goes it runs back into the building, and then we hears another explosion as a second shockwave comes hitting him through his body as he goes flying yet again, going unconscious as he hits his head on the ground right by his bags that he bought Hisashi. That is not even 5 minutes later, the police, everyone showed up, heroes, as one of the heroes being one of the heroes first on call being Midnight came rushing in, seeing a body right near the one of the entrances, as she sees her old friend Aizawa. As he says Shota, as she runs towards him, as she skids toward the ground, as she holds him in his arms, as she's trying to wake him up, but she sees something strange happening to Aizawa, as his body is slowly changing in the naked eye. She literally sees him changing, as his stubble is falling off of his face. Well, his eyes are changing its shape. His face is changing to a more soft, his skin, let's just say his skin softer, as his arms aren't as muscular, as he's growing two big cushions, let's just say. He's pretty much growing breast. As this is all happening right in front of Midnight. As she says, "What the fuck is this? Paramedics, I need you to come. A pro hero is down. They are literally changing their forms right in front of me." She doesn't even know what to say at this point. She's never seen someone change genders right in front of her before, but she knows this has something to do with a quirk. That means if Shota changed, does that mean everyone else is changing genders, or is there something else amiss here? As we do a little bit of a time skip, as a few hours later, they find a lot of people knocked out inside the. A lot of pro heroes rush in and help as many knocked out people as they can that have survived. Oh my bad. What the fuck? As people that they save, a lot of people that they save looks totally different from what they looked like before. Either their gender has changed, or their looks are just totally different than what they used to look like. Especially from their IDs that they had on their wallets on their own self. As we get to a day later, as the kids that they found that was in 1A, they chose to bring them to UA because they're just knocked out, and the people that the 1A kids, only a few of them needed stitches here and there. Well, one of them needed major stitches on their mouth, but nothing totally serious, not life endangering. As we see Class 1A walking towards Recovery Girl's office, as she's looking at Class 1A as they're all anxious, as one of the kids stood in front of everyone else and asked, "How are they? We heard about the incident in the mall. I know Midoriya went there. The code the as cold as ever Todoroki, with a hint of anxiousness and fear in his voice, asked Recovery Girl, with the Deku squad right behind him, asking about Midoriya. Well, the Baku squad is asking for Jiro. All of them are asking about Momo as well, and they're all asking about Shoto, their teacher Aizawa. She says, "Well, right now, a day has passed and only one of them has woken up. I don't know if they want to see y'all at the moment. They're all in a bad way right now. I'll let y'all come in a few more days once they all woken up and have adjusted to their new selves, as they all have question marks on their over their heads." As she says, "Don't worry about it right now. I'll tell you in a few days." As during these days, on the second day, we see Izumi wake up. As she looks from her bed, the hospital, or the nurse's bed, one of the nurse's beds from the ceiling, as she asks, "Why is it so white? What the fuck happened? Oh, my head's killing me. Fucking hell. She slowly gets up. She looks both ways as she says, "Oh, I'm in Recovery Girl's office. Something big must have happened if I'm here. Fucking hell. Yet again I'm at Recovery Girl's office bugging her again. I bet she hates me by me coming here literally every day, breaking my bones. Uh, as oh my bad, as we see Recovery Girl see her get up as she smiled, and she says, "Midoriya, how are you doing, sweet girl? I feel like I've just got hit by a dozen brick walls. I feel like a dozen brick walls fell right on top of me, and I got hit by two big explosions. Does that ring any bells?" She says, "Yes, you and your friends got caught up in, I'm going to say a terrorist attack in, the mall. And I'm just going to tell you, Midoriya, I don't know if you realized it, but you and, your friends have changed. Especially with, your, homeroom teacher, Shota Aizawa. He, he had the most drastic change. Huh? Aizawa was, as right now, Izumi's mind is still foggy as she asked. Aizawa was in the mall as well? As Recovery Girl Shaggy says, yes, he was trying to get something for Hisashi's birthday. As she nods, as she understood, as she says, "Oh, that must be nice." Sad that this incident happened, I guess. As she scratches her head, as she sees strands of her hair fall in front of her face. As she picks some of the strands in her hair in front of her face. As she has big question marks over her face. As she says, "What the fuck? My hair is not like this." As Recovery Girl already has a mirror. As Izumi quickly and hastily took the mirror and looked in her face. As she saw black and blonde, a mix of black and blonde hair mixed in on top of her head, while her eyes are purple, or a dark shade of purple. As she sees, no, it's not black that she sees. Her hair is a little bit purple as well, to go with her eyes. It's just a darker shade of purple. Holy shit. What the fuck? She says, "I look beautiful. What the fuck? I know I didn't look like this before. I know I didn't. I used to have freckles. My lips are..." So, as she puts her finger over her lips, as she's moving it, as she says, "My lips wasn't like this before either. What the fuck happened, Recovery Girl? What happened?" As she asks in expiration, as she's so confused, and she's making this really dramatic way of saying this, And she says, "What the fuck happened, Recovery Girl? What happened?" And she's so confused. As Recovery Girl says, "We honestly don't know what happened. Most of the witnesses that we think saw the incident that was close by the start or where the incident took place died on the impact of the explosion. Those who we think survived is still in a coma. As we see as we see Izumi look on her face again as she notices a band-aid covering one of her eyebrows. As she quickly slowly peels it off. As once it's not covering her eyebrow, making sure that she won't accidentally rip any of her any part of her eyebrows off. She she pulls the band-aid off. She rips it off. As she sees a scar covering part of her lower bit of her eye toward her eyebrow, leaving a mark that's permanently there. As you see that mark right there, I'm going to say that mark goes all the way down to the little bit of her the bottom part of her eye. But it didn't leave any mark on her actual eye, leaving it scarred. There's no scar on her eye, just a mark, you know. As she says, "What the fuck happened to my eye?" As the Recovery Girl says, whenever all of y'all came in to this recovery room, to my nursing room. No, before you got into my nursing room, y'all all weren't into any serious danger, but you were in the hospital before they brought you here. You mainly Momo had some stitches on the left side of her mouth, cause a glass shard cut her mouth right open. Or you had a lot of markings and bruises that I healed up for you, and cut marks. You all mainly had cut marks and bruising from I presume the building falling on top of y'all. So that was the easiest part. As Izumi slowly took it all in, as she says, "Okay. Wait, Momo had her mouth cut open? Where's Momo? Where's Jiro? You said that we all had changes. Where's Mr. Aizawa? Where's... They're all beside you." As Izumi quickly got up, as she quickly started getting dizzy, and she held her bed to remain steady. As once she got her dizzy state out of as she stopped getting dizzy, she slowly walked toward the person closest to her. As we see Jiro right beside her, the closest one near her. As she says, "Jiro didn't get any change." "Yes, indeed, dearie. Mainly every one of y'all have changed, except Jiro. Though, I got a feeling that it's not her look that changed. It will be more of a mental change like you. What do you mean, recovery girl? What do you mean? I know that I changed by my looks, which I'm happy about. Though I'm sad that I don't have my green hair still. But I look beautiful. I don't care no more. I don't care. I'm going to throw a party for this. I'm going to be Queen Bee now. As Recovery Girl says, your personality changed as well. You are totally different from how you were 2 days ago. As Izumi stopped in her tracks. She started getting a cold sweat. She's not stuttering. She feels more confident in herself. Recovery Girl is right. She changed. What is it? Is she confident? No. What changed? Who cares? She stopped thinking about it too hard. She's happy with her current self. She doesn't want to think about it too hard. She says, it's okay, it's okay. She gets out of her mind. She'll think on it on another date. She thinks if Recovery Girl is right, I wonder what personality you're going to have, Jiro. As we see Izumi ruffling Jiro's hair a little bit. While caressing her cheek as she smiles. You look so peaceful while sleeping, Jiro. As she gets out of and goes to the next room. Oh, my bad. Let me show you what Jiro looks like now. What Joe is going to look like in this what if. I haven't showed Joe her because my thinking, my way of thinking is going to have her whole aura changed. She won't be self-doubting her own body anymore. She's gonna be a bad bitch like Izumi. That's how she's gonna be. This is how I picture her being 24/7 now. She's not gonna be no self-doubt. She's gonna be a bad bitch from now on. Izumi crew. She's gonna be a bad bitch. It's gonna be the bad bitch crew. Yeah, the bad bitch crew. She's gonna be second president, vice president of the bad bitch crew. Now we see Izumi getting look at the next bed by Jiro. She is shocked at what she sees. She sees obsidian black hair. Her eyes looks like very dark eyes. She looks like she has eyeliner over her eyes, but she knows it's not eyeliner. You weren't supposed to see that. That's for something else. But yeah, she has eyeliner covering her eyes. What it looks like. And those are the stitches that she had in her skin. Her skin looks pure gray on near pure white. Porcelain grayish like skin. Porcelain gray skin. She can't see her eyes. She wants to see if she has the same eyes, but I guess she'll see whenever she wakes up. Wow. Momo looks totally like an emo girl now. Izumi chuckles. She does look like an emo girl now. She's gonna be part of Tokiyami's crew now. She chuckles while saying that. But she caresses the other cheek of Momo as she says, I hope you get well. As she kisses her on her forehead as she gets up as she says, I hope you get well, Momo, especially with that cheek. I hope you understand your own circumstances. As she quickly gets out of Momo's room and she goes on to the last. As she is shocked at what she sees, as she looks at Recovery Girl as she says, who is this? That is Shota Aizawa, your homeroom teacher. As she looks at the person inside the on the bed, as her eyes are went wide as she says, Shota Aizawa, the coffee loving, the not fun having, the sleep deprived teacher that we all know and love is now a woman. As she thinks very hard on this now, as she thinks on the plus sides of this, thinking he might be softer on us if he's a woman. But she thinks on periods. Oh, fuck. If she's a woman, if he's a woman now, he's gonna be 1,000 times harder on this once he has a period. Fuck. And she says this out loud. As we hear a mumble, the person that she's talking about starts mumbling, "You damn right I am." As Izumi quickly pipes down, as she doesn't want to say another peep in case she wakes up her new and improved teacher, which looks fucking smoking hot and has a big breast. Should she say? As she looks at her teacher's breast, as she says, "Wow." And Jiro, a day or so ago, was talking about my breast. Look at this hunka's chest. Look at this chest. That's no fair. That's no fair. Aizawa was not born a girl. If it wasn't for this incident, he wouldn't have had breasts before. That's not fair. I understand what Jiro feels now. And whatever. And she chalks it off. As she starts getting dizzy again. As she starts walking towards her bed. As she sits down. As we see Recovery Girl with pain pills and a glass of water. As she says, "It's for you, dear." As Izumi says, "Thank you, Recovery Girl." Thank you, Recovery Girl. As there were 3 pills that she gave Izumi, 2 pain pills and 1 sleeping pill, so Izumi can sleep pretty well. As before long, we see Izumi passed out with her lightly snoring and drooling on her pillow, covered snuggled up in a blanket covering her. As recovery grows sighs, as she says, if that's how Midoriya is going to act from now on, why not call her Mina 2.0? I already know how she's going to act if she's like that. Wow, okay. But she might not be in the recovery room every day then, if she's like this. As recovery girl thinks on the plus side of this. She's looking optimistic now. She's looking on the optimistic side. But if that's how much one person changed over this incident, she can't imagine how possibly the changes with Shota Aizawa. Even Zero. But what she's mainly concerned on is Momo. How much her physical appearance has changed. As she can only hope that her mental state hasn't deteriorated. Or let's hope that her personality changed more like Izumi's. So far, there hasn't been that much of a bad thing. But personality changes aren't always the best thing. It could also be quite bad. And that is the end of What If Part 0 to What If and Deku's personality flipped. I hope you liked this What If, and give me a comment in the comment section, and peace out.